Before you leave the house, look in the mirror and remove one accessory. This is a quote by Coco Chanel that has been stuck with me for years. It is actually so easy to be chic, but most people overlook the details. In this video, we will cover the topics behavior, beauty, and style. But before I start with these topics, I want to mention energy. Your energy is everything. Your energy is the foundation of being chic. You have to be grounded, present, and confident about yourself. That's where the magnetic aura comes from. Because I think energy is such a wide topic that deserves a video on its own, and I will not go deeper into this topic because the video will be way too long. So let's start with behavior, because I think behavior is the easiest one to fix. One of the most chic things to me is when a woman is very articulate. She chooses her words carefully. She doesn't just speak to fill the silence, and she never says things that could hurt others unnecessarily. There is something very refined about a woman who knows exactly what she wants to say and doesn't stumble over her own words. And what I notice in women who do this naturally is they use the power of pausing. The first time I met a woman like that who does a lot of pauses when she speaks, it made me kind of uncomfortable at first. Not gonna lie. As I got to know them more, I noticed that they don't just answer to keep the dialogue flowing and say what I want to hear. They actually listen. They actually listen, think, and bring their own perspective, which is so valuable. Even if it takes some seconds of silence, they don't hurry. I think this is such a grounded, composed energy that feels so magnetic. Speaking of the way they speak, I want to mention the tone of voice. Nothing annoys me more than a person talking so loud in a restaurant. And I think it's so annoying because it's so distracting when I have a conversation with someone else and someone is just screaming on the beside of our table. And if you're someone who talks very loudly, naturally, I don't tell you to dim your light. Just use your tone in the right settings, because I think loud people are very funny. I love very funny people. But in this video, we talk about being chic, and being loud in a restaurant is not chic. Okay? Because nothing is more chic when a woman doesn't have the need to be loud in public, when she has just a held back, composed, but rich energy. I never thought about a woman who's very loud that she's mysterious. Did you? I didn't. Imagine the prettiest women in history that they are loud, like Marilyn Monroe or Monica Bellucci. Can you imagine them speaking loudly in public? Just imagining them speaking loudly in public makes them less magnetic. A calm, controlled voice lures people in. It just seems more private and mysterious. Let's talk about elegant body language, because the way a woman carries herself is everything. How she walks, how she uses her hands when she's talking, how she makes eye contact. All these small details create a very chic presence. And it's not about being perfect, it's just about being intentional. I have thought about some examples how to demonstrate being chic. And I want to show you a woman who doesn't drink water the chic way and the woman that does drink the water the chic way. So let's demonstrate. A woman who does not drink very chic drinks like this. There are three mistakes: the posture, the hand, and the elbow. For example, I think the chic way of drinking, and I've analyzed a lot of chic women, they all have the same way of drinking. I don't want to seem insane, but I look at these kind of things. The way a chic woman drinks is like this. This is so funny. Why am I doing this? But you know, sometimes I have to show you. Yeah. I think there's a lot of things that you can do in a very chic way and not in a chic way. And this is just an example. And another example is eating with small bites. Please don't take huge bites. It does not look classy. I don't want to demonstrate taking huge bites. You will look like a hamster. Like yeah, just take small bites when you eat. It will look almost like you don't chew any food. It's just like, yeah, eat in that kind of way. This will look much more chic. With elegant body language comes a good posture. I got so many remarks about the way I walk. I don't want to sound cocky or anything. Since I get these compliments, I noticed that what I did is I fixed my posture, and that does such a big thing. Because when you fix your posture, when you walk or when you sit, everything about you changes. You have a queen-like essence when you walk up straight. Like just, I don't know how to demonstrate this, but keep your head like this. You should be able to stack a book on your head and take your shoulders back so that your collarbones show more, and just walk like this, just walk straight. Being chic and beautiful is something entirely different, in my opinion, than just being pretty or hot. This is a different section. I think you can be hot and sexy without being chic, and you can be beautiful without being chic. Chic is just something else. It's a different essence, and I want to talk about this. And what I think is really chic is when you embrace your natural features. I see so many women getting the same beauty procedures, and I'm not against beauty procedures. I have gotten one myself. That's my nose, but I just don't want to change my whole face that it looks the same as everyone else's. I just refuse to change my whole face. I don't want to do that because that wouldn't be me. And I think it has gotten to a point that it has become boring. Everyone started to look the same, and I think this is so sad because I see beauty in every woman. For example, my sister, she didn't get any beauty procedures, but her eyebrows naturally look so pretty. She has wild eyebrows naturally. I have also wild eyebrows, but mine don't look as great as hers, but she plucks them, and it makes me so sad because she could look like a model, like Taylor Hill, and she has the same eyebrows as her, and it makes me so sad that she plucks it because that's her key feature. And I think it looks so chic when a woman embraces what she naturally has and does not try to change it. And with being natural, I think wearing less makeup or no makeup at all is so chic. Listen, I love doing a full face makeup. I love my eyeliner. There's nothing I would switch with my Cleopatra eyeliner, okay? But in the daytime when I go to work, I never do any makeup. I think minimal or no makeup looks so classy, especially if you don't put any mascara on and just do the other things. Like, this is my look of the day. I didn't put any mascara on, I didn't do my eyebrows. The eye part, I completely left it out, but I just have done the rest of the makeup and the rest of the details, and yeah. I also think using less mascara and no fake lashes look much more chic. It looks sexy, it looks beautiful, but it doesn't look chic. I think having no mascara, light makeup is what chic is to me. And the way to look good without makeup is to be healthy. If you have some unclear skin, go to the doctor. Maybe you have an issue that can be easily fixed with a prescription. Other than that, just eat healthy. Eat healthy, drink your water, move your body, and have the right skincare routine, and your skin will directly clean up for itself. So let's talk about hair, because hair is the best accessory a woman can wear. One-tone hair color. Let me explain. When a woman has like balayage or mesh, it doesn't look as chic to me as when she has just one hair color on her head. I had balayage a lot previously, and I love balayage. It looks so great. But I think it's much easier to dress up one hair color than two hair colors, because you have two colors on your head and you have to choose the rest of the colors of your outfit. And I don't think you can mix as many colors if you have two colors on your head already. Does that make sense? I don't know. But that's just my taste. I think it looks so pretty when your hair is in your natural color. It just looks effortless. It looks chic. Some people rock different hair colors very well too, but I think it's very chic when it's just the whole head. Like, color your whole head with one color and it will look amazing to me. So enough with the beauty. So we have been soft launching the style. This is the third topic I want to talk about. Using harmonious colors when styling. When you dress up, you have to know your colors. I know it may be outdated, the color seasons and stuff, but I still stick to it. I'm a warm autumn and I love dressing in these colors. I will blend them in. And sometimes I throw cold colors in it. Like in my makeup, because I want my eyes to stand out more, or I pop in some silver earrings even though I know silver is not my color. It just makes the earrings stand out and it makes them a key piece of my outfit. With jewelry, I want to mention that less but more statement jewelry is better than more jewelry. Let me refer the first quote I said in the beginning of the video, because this is the quote I'm talking about. Nothing makes me scramble more when I see a woman with too many jewelries. Like, I want to do her a favor and say, please take this off, please take this off, and it will look amazing. And I know we all love jewelry as women. I love them, but it's such a battle to put some jewelry down. Because I think to be effortlessly chic, you have to look like you didn't put any effort in. Like, for example, I want to demonstrate the earrings. I had to choose today if I want to wear any rings, but I choose not to because I want the focus to be with my hair. Because I put my hair back, I just needed a statement earrings here because otherwise it would be too empty. And I always do this with jewelry. For example, if you have a big cleavage and like a dress like that and it's just open here, you can place a long necklace. I actually saw a very beautiful necklace in mango. And if you have a turtleneck, put your hair up and have earrings and big bracelets. That will look so chic to me and nothing else. Because imagine putting on a necklace over a turtleneck. That will look horrible. That's what I mean with less but statement jewelry. So you got the idea. And with statement jewelry comes dressing with intention. You have to dress for your body type. If you have a long torso, I think low-rise jeans will look amazing on you. But if you have long legs, I have long legs for example, you always see me in skirts. I love skirts. And the rest of my body is just covered up, but you will only see my legs because I want the focus to be on my best part. Another thing I consider as very chic is when you have your own signature scent. And listen, I love perfumes and I totally understand that every outfit has a different vibe and you want to match the perfume to this, but if you have a signature scent and a signature style, you will be memorized. Because whenever I walk past and I noticed a certain scent a friend of mine wears, I immediately think of her and I say, ooh, that's her perfume. The person smells like her. Or I have a friend that smells so good. I have never smelled anyone like her. And this is just her signature scent because she always uses that one perfume. I want to show you my signature scents. What do you think when you look at me? What kind of scents should I be wearing? My first signature scent is Burberry Her. This smells like strawberries. Strawberries and flowers. It smells so good. I love it. And it just smells, I think when you look at someone, you think of a certain smell. And I have heard a lot that flowers match me very well. So that's why I get always flowery scents. And the second perfume is this. Delina. This is a niche perfume. Strangely, even though this perfume is very popular, I get so many questions about what kind of perfume I'm using. I think your perfumes have to match your vibe. If you have a dark, mysterious aura, you cannot put on perfumes like that. It would crash with your style. I have one friend who is dark and mysterious and she uses wooden perfumes and it matches her so well and she smells so good. Oh my god. And she smells so special and it just matches her style. Another thing with style is having pretty handwriting. I love seeing women's handwriting because it says so much about them. And whenever I see a woman with a special handwriting, it immediately makes her more interesting. Like, why do you have such beauty handwriting? Maybe it's the nerd in me. Maybe it's because I love reading books and generally studying. I think it's so pleasing to the eye. It just adds on her energy when a pretty woman, a chic woman, has pretty handwriting as well. Like, how can you be so perfect? Like, you even have pretty handwriting. I think this is very chic. The topic style is not over because we will cover interior style right now. Because if you are a woman who dresses very well and has a pretty home that matches to your aesthetics, I want to be friends with you. The woman immediately gets the most interesting, like, how did you decorate it? Like, I love women with taste, okay? So what are the key elements that make your home tasteful? And I love this topic because I always wanted to be an interior designer. I wish I had so much money to buy houses just to decorate them. So what makes interior chic? Having personalized details at your home. And the reason I'm sitting in this corner is because this is my favorite corner of my house. And the reason this is my crystals. And these are the crystals in my corner that match with my energy. Or like having a book stack on the floor. I have seen so many accounts where they have big pile of books just on the floor, and I think it looks so chic in a home. And you also see when the book looks slightly red, it just gives me an intellectual vibe. And if I go into your home and just see a pile of books on the floor, I will immediately think that you are the coolest person in the world, and I will want to know what kind of books you are reading. This will be my first question. Collecting interior piece by piece is much more chic than just buying a whole set. I'm honest, I think it looks terrible when people buy whole sets. It's so much waste potential. I love it when everything feels collected, like intentional, like every color matches but it's not the same color. That's the vibe I'm going for. And I love every kind of style. I love dark interior. What I do not like is plain beige, plain gray. I love adding colors. I moved in 2 years ago and the beige interior was in style, but I just couldn't do it because it seemed so boring to me. I just had to add elements of my style into my home. But I want to say that being chic is not a trend. You don't have to follow trends, you have to have your own personal style and stick with it, because eventually it will become chic. Now we are at the end of the video. If you watched this video until the end, thank you so much. It's so hard to me to talk in English because it's not my native language. I'm trying to improve with the way I speak in front of the camera, and I feel so blessed when someone watches my entire video and takes her time to comment it. If you have something that you consider as very chic as well, I really want to hear it. And I hope you stay with me and watch my other videos. Next week I will go to vacation and I plan on doing a preparation video again. You know, I'm a perfectionist when it comes to preparing for big events, and a big event for me is my summer vacation. I have waited the whole year for this time to come, and I want my summer to be perfect. So make sure to stay with me and subscribe, and have a beautiful day. Bye bye.